All right, man. It's like what? It's not Saturday.
What the fuck's going on?
What the fuck's going on? This is like the after show, and it's not fucking Saturday. But fucking Jerry, he doesn't get on the after show much. So fuck yeah, we got Jerry Supe where he belongs. And we got the awesomest James fucking West, man.
What's up,
I'm fucking
dudes?
what's going on. I'm fucking frozen in here, so I got nothing else to freaking do for the next couple of days. So
Cheers.
might be on to
Yeah.
do this a couple of times. And I'm also on a month free. I can't drink any alcohol, so it sucks.
What?
So
Oh,
What happened
that-
there?
it's been a miserable couple of days.
Why you want to? Are you doing dry January?
No, I'm doing. My wife is talking me into doing this whole 30 diet for 30 days, where I got to eat fucking basically shit for 30 days, and it's making me fucking miserable and edgy. But I'm doing it. It's my fourth day.
Fourth day. I got 26 more days to be sober.
and I need to
This is
lose a few
fucked
pounds.
up.
I need to lose a few pounds anyway, so I told her I would do it.
Oh, drink grain alcohol, not fucking
Oh,
beer.
it's the day of the Super Bowl is when I'm back, back to drinking. I'm gonna fucking just eat all day and just get plastered.
yeah, that's that's the day to do it. I mean, I had two shots on New Year's Eve, and it's the last time I drank any booze since maybe my birthday. I think we had a shot last June or something. And the time before that was the prior New Year's Eve. So yeah, we had a whole two shots of Crown each on New Year's. So I was
Good
half
shit.
drunk.
Brown's some good shit.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if I can't drink Crown, I'm just not drinking.
Well,
I really just not drink. Not liquor.
Evan Williams is really good whiskey.
Yeah,
It's better than JD.
Okay.
JD's more expensive, man.
I don't know.
Except in Nashville.
Mm.
Except in Nashville.
Yeah,
That was more expensive there.
No,
JD was.
JD was more expensive.
No, it was. I thought yours was.
No, I'm saying in California, this is $19. Here it's 26. I go, why is Tennessee higher than California? I was tripping out.
Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't think that, man.
Yeah, their alcohol prices were expensive in Tennessee, man.
Damn.
Maybe they need to
Nashville is an expensive city too.
California just wants to keep us drunk so that we don't see what's going on. I get it. Keep the alcohol prices low for all us here in California. Fuckers.
That's like fucking worldwide, dude. They should get free booze in the fucking mail, man, to keep everybody calm.
I mean, the gases went down significantly. The last several months, the gas price went down. At least here I have. But
it finally went. It finally went to $3.99. I got it for $3.99 this morning. It's like, damn,
that's fucking pretty low for California.
It is.
Yeah. It was like $2.69 is the lowest I've seen it here. That was like last week, and
I'm about $2.69.
I'm up to $2.39. $2.39 here.
We haven't had it in the twos since 2005 here. So,
I lived out there in the 90s, dude. There was no way it was in the twos then. It was always in the fours when I lived there.
No, it was like 250, 260 here in the 2001, 2004. 90s it went because there was a gap. Oil prices were high. They dropped in 2000. But man, James, you have like a list of anniversary of albums.
Well, I didn't know we were going to do the official podcast tonight because when I talked to you earlier, I thought we were just going to like mess with my phone and test it out. I didn't even know Jerry was going to be on, so I'm happy. That's cool. But I didn't expect it. So
if I get you, you're a busy guy, so I'm gonna fucking record your ass. You're on.
I'm not the busiest non-busy person ever. I got two lists. I just come off the top of my head. I've noticed in the last few days that 30 year anniversary of some great albums in 1994. And 40-year anniversary from 1984 of some really stellar albums. So I just Googled it a while ago, or used this little Bing AI thing that somebody told me about. It's pretty tripping. But so I made a list of the 30-year and 40-year anniversary albums that I thought were significant, and a few clunkers that I can just rag on. Because you're born in there.
Those are always the fun ones.
Am I going to be getting attacked right now?
No. Just one. Well, like about 3 or 4 times. You'll be all right. anytime I can rag on Sammy Hagar or Bon Phoney, I gotta do it, man. I live for that shit, so it's cool. I got you.
You know what sucks about all you guys is Sammy Hagar hate? You know what band fucking fucking gets bad shit from that is Y&T. Because he sounds like Sammy. I don't want to listen to Dave Minicati. No, he doesn't sound like fucking Sammy Hagar. Fuck off. Fucking the guy can play good.
Y&T mops the fucking floor with Sammy Hagar.
I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, they do, but I mean, we know that's not saying much. But I just never really got into. I don't know, man. Like I know they had a good guitar player and everything, and that's a few decent songs. But I don't know, man. By the time I discovered them, I was already leaving hair metal, going into like
they're not hair metal.
Well, I mean, they were lumped in with Rat, Motley Crue, and all those bands.
Dude, they came out in the 70s, late 70s with Van Halen.
Who did you say?
Y&T.
Y&T. I didn't actually realize they come out that early.
Listen, you need to check out the album. They were yesterday and today, and then they changed their name to Y&T. But check out the album Struck Down, dude. Fucking great album.
Wait a minute. Were they called Y&T in the 70s?
Yeah, they were called Y&T in the late 70s, yes.
Wow, I didn't know that, man. They're just another one of those bands like Triumph that some of those bands, like whatever reason, man, everybody's like, oh, they're a good band, but I don't know. I listened to it like once or twice, in my lifetime. I'm like, nah, I'll pass. Just
down for the count, Open Fire, man, Mean Streak,
Black Tiger, Earthshaker is a great album from '81.
The only one I didn't like was Contagious. Contagious was too clean, too poppy for me. But
I didn't like Summertime Girls. And the album Struck Down was Yesterday and Today, and it was 1978. That's a great album too.
In Rock We Trust. That's another fucking great album.
Man, I didn't know. I mean, really, I don't know why, but just when they're one of those bands, I hadn't got it. I mean, which I like them better, but I mean, I like Cheap Trick, but I don't own any Cheap Trick albums,
Ooh,
So
wow. I hear you. I never got into Nazareth until like a couple months ago. I never really listened to them, their full catalog, and I was just blown away, man, how good they are. So you get a chance to listen to Y&T, man, go ahead, because I wouldn't say they're similar, but they're in the same kind of rocking range. So,
I think
you like guitar players. Dave Manichetti could shred.
Yeah, I see a lot of people say that. For whatever reason, I just hadn't checked them out too much, man. I don't know. Maybe I got them confused with somebody else, but I just lumped them in with the hair bands. That's when I remember seeing them do anything.
Well, Contagious, they kind of look like a hair band. And Summertime Girls was kind of like, they didn't want to do Summertime Girls. The fucking record company made them do that.
Well, I mean, they did it, so,
Well, because they were under control of fucking A&M Records.
Yeah,
A&M Records did not know how to handle hard rock or metal acts. They same thing with RCA with fucking Triumph. They fucked those bands over. Chrysalis was another bad metal label.
yeah. They were a trip. That record label like burned up like a fucking rocket, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, they had Pat Benatar and fucking Huey Lewis on the News, and then they had
album, that was huge, that first one.
Yeah, and then they had Slaughter, which was huge, the first album, which you hate.
Yeah. But they're not as terrible as I don't know, Bon Jovi or Sammy Hagar or something, but I mean, I don't know, man. I guess they probably are. They suck too. I saw them open for Kiss, man. I like watching Mark Slaughter better with Vinnie Vincent than with Slaughter because I like the songs better for that Vinnie Vincent album, I guess. So, but
you like those songs,
dude? Yeah, I could not get into Vinnie solos, man. They were too over the top.
That's what I'm saying. You actually like that album?
Yeah, I did.
It's like guitar gymnastics.
Let me explain it, man. I went and saw them open up for Alice Cooper, and I was like fucking 14 when I saw that. And I'm a guitar player, so yeah, I actually like that album. I still like that album. The singing irritates me. It does sound like some cats fucking, but I don't know, man. The rest for some of those songs are actually pretty decent.
The Boys Are Gonna Rock.
He would have calmed the solos and stuff
with a
down.
Z? With a Z? Okay.
I mean, I don't care about that shit, man. You know, but I mean, I'm a guitar player, so I mean, yeah, especially back then, dude. I mean, that fucker was fast, man. He was fast.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
can I do what Vinny did on the guitar about that? No, but man, there comes a time where it just gets a little over the top for me with Vinny.
Well, I mean, we're talking about I was 14. You know what I mean? But
true.
still,
Okay, I get you.
I'm still listening to it every once in a while and still enjoy it, man. Just, you know, every once in a while, you know, Back on the Streets, there's a few songs on there. There's like some pretty good songs, actually, I think. But, you know, I get why a lot of people don't like it. You know, it's crazy over the top, man. But the stuff he did with Kiss, those two albums, man, are by far the easiest to best 80s Kiss albums, and Lick It Up's the best non-makeup Kiss album that, you know, they did, period, man. So
It's not Unmasked.
no.
Yeah, they definitely held Vinny back, man, because when he went solo, man, he let it all go, man.
Oh, I know, man. He was, yeah. I mean,
Jerry's still waiting for his 2 box sets.
That's true. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my 2 box sets, Vinny, if you're out there.
Man, I can't
You actually
believe
bought those?
Yeah, dude. I had gotten a gift card. I can't remember where, years ago. I can't remember where it was from or who I got it from. And I was like, I saw it as I was, you know, like, gosh, I'm gonna get this, man. So I mean, it was like years ago. I can't remember fucking when it was. I mean, I think I was in California. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah,
well,
I bought it.
You ragged on me for listening to the first album, is that right? But you bought the box set. You bought the box set from
I
Vinny
didn't
Boy.
pay anything for it though. So, and it was like, this is cool. I'm gonna check it out. You know, maybe there's some cool shit in it. But yeah. I didn't get it, so I don't own it. So
yeah, you ain't getting it, man. You
no,
ain't
I'm
getting
not playing
it.
about it.
Be fucking 500 years old, you still ain't getting it. You know, not especially not 2.
Yeah, maybe you'll offer me 3, and I'll be like, okay.
So you're not gonna join his Facebook page for $200?
$250, I thought.
Oh wow, it went up.
Yeah, I thought it was $250. It might be $200.
Has that started yet? Has he started doing that yet?
No, something is coming up. What he's doing. He's like, he has control of his page. It's private, so people could join, and he could just not let them join. He'll charge them to join. And I don't think Facebook could do anything about it. So
really,
yeah,
really,
because I could control the groups like a jerk too, like that, you know. But
I'm just curious how many people is actually going to buy it or do that. I mean,
there's people out there, dude. There are. Can I say this? You're idiots if you join that group.
Yeah, they're idiots.
Idiots don't believe you'll get 2 box sets.
You fucked over Chris Czynszak and Aaron Camaro. Sit and spin, Vinny fucking Vincent.
God, that dude, yeah, he is a piece of shit human. I mean, he really is, man. I hate it. And in a way, I wish he would just stayed under that rock, you know, just stayed under there, man. If he was going to come back and make all these promises and then just be a piece of shit like 5 minutes later, you know.
Or at least come out as a girl. At least tell us what we already know. You know,
I don't even care about that, dude. But when I saw him lying on, you know, them 2 guys, man, I was just like, there's no way. The reason I started listening to Decibel Geek basically was because I saw a couple episodes about Vinny Vincent, and that's like the first ones I think I ever listened to, or some of the early ones, you know. So, I mean, they did nothing but they were really nice to that guy, and he really shit on me. I thought it was fucked up, so fuck him, man. Just for that alone, and not to count all the other people he's fucked
dude,
over.
He had 2 fucking huge Kiss nerds in the palm of his hands, and they were nothing but gracious and nice to him, and he shit on them. Yeah. He literally shit on people licking his ass. I'm sorry, Chris and Aaron. You guys were licking his ass, and that's fine. You're fanboys. You fanboyed out.
All he had to do what were they trying to get him to do? Just to show up or do a show?
He was supposed to be at Rockin' Pod.
But he was just show up. That's it.
Yeah, he did a podcast with them. You know?
What the fuck can he fucking do? Just show up. He lives in
Nashville. He started sending them like a writer or something, and he needed this, and this, and money or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Fuck him.
Yeah, he lied on him because I remember when he come back, he had some kind of Facebook page. Like everybody, when you come back, I checked it out, and I saw some posts for him. I think it was Facebook, but I saw where he just basically lied on those two guys, and I knew it was bullshit. And I fucking wrote it in there. And I didn't care. I knew he probably read all of that shit. And I said, "Man, you're just a piece of shit, dude. We all know you're lying. I mean, anybody with a brain knows you're lying. So fuck you. I'm done with you." And that's like the last time I paid attention to him. You know,
I'm still wondering why that Vinnie Vincent is bigger than Bruce Kulick.
because he did two better albums. That's why.
Fair
He
enough.
did better albums and wrote better songs by far. So that's why.
But it kind
Revenge.
of sucks. Bruce Kulick is a good human, and Vinny isn't.
Well, Bruce Kulick's not loud either. He's just laid back and doesn't really, I don't think really cares much about the.
He's really good, but he doesn't have a certain style. He doesn't have. I mean, you know what I mean? Like he's real good. I can do some Eddie stuff. I can do some blues stuff. I can play with Grand Funk. But when you hear him play, unless you're a big Kiss fan, like you don't know. Well, like that's Eddie Van Halen or that's
Right.
Jimi Hendrix. He doesn't have that about him that he really sticks out.
He doesn't have a thing where he stands. He doesn't have his own sound.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And he's done some great solos, a few of like Unholy, Tears Are Falling, Forever, like all of them, like, just off the top of my head. But man, those two albums that Vinny helped write, made with Kiss, I mean, dude, they piss all over the rest of it.
Yeah,
so.
even the songs he wrote on the Revenge album are really good. So Vinny's
Unholy. I mean, damn, dude, or help write that. All the good ones off there. Unholy should have been on Creatures of Night. Actually, that would just fit right on that album, dude. Yeah. So so that's why he gets noticed more. And plus, he's a kook, so people pay attention to kooks more than guys that don't never say shit. Like, what does Bruce ever say out of the way about Kiss? Like nothing. He fucking like, yes, Gene and Paul. Yes, sir, Gene and Paul.
Yeah, he's a yes man. Definitely a yes man for the band.
Yeah. So that's it, man. Hell, I would have liked to see what Mark St. John would have actually did with them for another album or something. I thought it was
everybody says he can't play or something. He sucked on that album.
I mean, Analyze, I thought he was fucking ripped it on a lot of
that soundboard album, he didn't sound that bad. So.
Well, people are ripping on that soundboard album.
I don't understand why. I don't think he sounded. I mean, the sound stuck.
Was it Des Moines or whatever?
Yeah, Des Moines. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty good, but that's.
How do I know this shit? Fucking Kiss nerds get in my head.
Dude, you know it better than me because I forgot.
What the fuck
about that soundboard, dude? I forgot it was even out.
You know why? I listen to fucking Decibel Gate. They tell me all this shit. And I remember it.
I'm behind on everybody's podcast, man, since I moved and stuff and moved in here. But I'm trying to start catching up on them and everything, man. Hell, I even listened to all the ones I did with you guys this past year. So I'm trying to get back into them, man.
So man, you have anniversary list, man. What do you got?
All right. Before I start this list, I'm gonna show you this. This off subject, but since I had it written, I was writing it on here. Crap, picture fell out.
Yeah, that happens.
So species 5, right? Check for some species 5. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent that picture, that autograph picture to me when I did a watch along with her like about 4 or 5 months ago. That was really cool of her, man, to do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you guys should check out Subspecies 5. It's called Blood Rise. It's really good, man. If you like the other ones, and even if you don't, it's very good.
He got me into Lucifer, James, and he also and then Mike got me into this other band called They Come From the Moon, pretty doom metal.
I have not listened to them yet. I mean to, but
They Come From the Moon is really fucking good. They watch us from the moon. They watch us from the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucifer is awesome, man. I mean, that's an awesome band. I love that chick. She sings so good, and
she's so hot.
She is hot. Yeah.
Hot. Have you heard Lucifer, Jerry?
Yeah, I heard them. She is fucking gorgeous, man.
Yeah, gorgeous, man. Shit, yeah. She's gorgeous. And that drummer, I don't know if you guys know this, but the drummer, she's married to the drummer, right? Oh. And the drummer used to be the drummer for Entombed, which is a big black metal band from Sweden. Entombed. He used to play for Entombed. Yeah, so like that I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah,
They do not sound like In Tuned.
That's a name I have not heard in a long time. Too.
Yeah, in tune, man.
Now Jerry's gonna get on some. I need some In Tune Vital.
I guess they're more death metal, but the Left Hand Path is a fucking excellent album, and the guitar sound is so brutal on the album. So yeah, he's the drummer for them. He's also for Lucifer, and they're married and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool. But okay, so I thought that I was trying to come up with a couple subjects for tonight at the last minute since I had about an hour. And like I said, I saw some lists for best metal albums turning 30 years old and 40 years old. So I didn't really rank them. I didn't rank them, but I guess I just what you guys want me to do, like just call off most of my
call
list.
them off when we can talk about them. If I know the album, I'll talk about it. Jerry knows it. We'll talk about it.
All right, cool. Okay, well, I didn't rank them, but this definitely would be my number one because it's my favorite album of all time. It's Far Beyond Driven from Pantera, come out in 1994. And by the year, I was 21 in 1994, so that was a pretty damn solid lot of drinking year right there, brother.
I was 23 and smoking a lot of weed and drinking at that time, and I bought that album the first day it came out.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I'm not adding in all the other stuff I was doing. I'm just saying.
I was smoking weed. That's what I'm doing right now. No big deal. See.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did that before we come on too, man. So nothing wrong with that. That's about all I do really is just that shit. So yeah, Far Beyond Driven, 1994 number. I think it's the first real metal album to become number one. I mean, I am not counting Metallica Black Album and Skid Row and that shit.
Def Leppard,
real metal.
That's not metal, dude.
Pyromania. Well, back then,
that was Def Leppard.
Back there, no, I'm talking about Pyromania.
Yeah. All right, whatever, man. Okay, 10 Armed Def Leppard. That was
what about Quiet Riot?
What were they doing?
Metal Health. But back then, that was metal. Metal got harder as it went on.
Well, okay. Either way, to me, it's the first real metal album to become 1991. I mean, I'm sorry to become number one in 1994.
Well, that's awesome because metal was sucking in 1994. Pantera kept it alive.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They did. That's just true, man. Because another band on this list, they took on tour a lot and helped keep metal going. But yeah, Far Beyond Driven, my favorite album of all time. Man, just they're my favorite band ever, and Dime's my favorite guitar player ever. Everybody knows that, so I'm not going to carry on about that. But I just think that album crushes, and it's got some of my favorite metal songs of all time on it, man. So without ranking them, that definitely would be my number one, regardless. You guys want to talk about it, or?
I already did. Jerry hasn't talked about it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually didn't appreciate Pantera until the mid 2000s because from '95 all the way up to I was in dad mode because I had my daughter. I spent most of my time with her. I wasn't into the newer bands at the time, but yeah, I mean, I love Pantera now, and you mentioned that album, and if I remember right, there's some really good tunes on it.
5 minutes alone.
Yeah. I really like Phil Anselmo as a singer. I think he's pretty awesome. I mean, of course, the Abbott Brothers rule, and so yeah, they're a good fucking band, Dad. Good, I mean, dude, not dad, dude. Good choice there, man. Good pick.
Yeah, there's one thing I've never listened to any of the glam Terra because I'm afraid to.
I mean, as big as a Pantera and Dimebag fan I am, man, I'm still hesitant to go back and listen to it much. Cause I mean, no, Dime's killing it, but it's just not the same band, man. It's just not. I mean, they already had power metal written pretty much before Phil come in to just do some singing on it, man. So to me, Cowboys is the first true Pantera
great album.
So I don't really go back and listen to those much either, man. But I will watch some video footage from back then to see Dime killing it and everything. But they were basically just nowhere near the same band. But yeah, it's got Becoming, 5 Minutes Alone, I'm Broken, Slaughter, dude, just my favorite song, my favorite metal song ever is Straight Beyond Strength. So yeah, man, just that album is so brutal, so heavy, man. It's exactly what they needed for 1994 in the middle of all the grunge heyday. You know, still somebody had to still do some real metal because Metallica had already started selling out and shit. Even Megadeth was starting to soften up. So really, just like Slayer and Pantera, kind of keeping it real. And you know, as far as the commercial metal bands out there, and they took out Slayer and they took out Anthrax, they took out Megadeth. I mean, I don't know if they took out Megadeth, but anyway, they took out a lot of metal bands.
They didn't take out Metallica. Metallica did well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Metallica's fine, but you know, man, I don't know. Just they came along at the right time. They really did, man, and they benefited from Metallica softening up. They really did. Um, so another one that was huge, Korn, the debut album from Korn, come out in 1994, and to me, that was a definite game changer. When I first heard it, I mean, I didn't really like it when I first heard it. I didn't grasp kind of what I was saying. I never heard like rap and metal before outside of like Public Enemy and Anthrax, you know, doing a song or two, or, you know, like that. But dude, it was just a whole different sound, and you know, nobody looked like that, nobody sounded like that with the 7-string guitars, which they totally ripped off from Vi. But anyway, they were just, you know, the leaders in that movement, good or bad, whatever you think about it. To me, they were like the original ones, man. And I saw I saw the first 4 tours in a row, and then I saw them probably at least 2 or 3 other times with Rob Zombie, 2 or 3 other times, I'm sure, and Ozfest a couple times. That album was huge, though, man. It really was. That album blew up, and Blind, and so many good songs off that album, man. It's a trip, and nobody was doing that shit then. To me, you know, like them and Rage Against the Machine, all these bands were coming out around that time period, and like
I like Rage.
Yeah, I like Rage too, man. I don't give a fuck about the politics. They're idiots, but the music's good. So
yep, I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, that one was massive, dude. I saw that tour before I shut up. Saw that tour, by the way. With another album we're going to talk about. Korn and Marilyn Manson opening for Danzig on his 4th tour in 1994, and nobody knew who Korn or Marilyn Manson was until after that night. Yeah, and everybody, Danzig was great, but when everybody walked out of there, they were talking about Marilyn Manson, to be honest with you. But yeah, sorry.
Jerry, anything about Korn and all those bands you just talked about? I hate all of them.
Yeah, I don't. I was never really cared for Korn very much. I mean, you know, I don't have nothing against them. I was just never a big fan of their music. So, you know, I know Freak on a Leash. I think Freak on the Leash is actually the only song I really remember by him. So, you know.
Yeah, I saw that tour, man. That was huge. That was Rob Zombie's first solo album tour.
But I'm all for going back and checking out shit that I may have not liked. And, you know, I've been doing that lately. See if I like it now. So maybe I'll give them another, you know, a shot. So.
Dude, yeah. You know, you like Korn. I like Linkin Park. I like those first 3 Linkin Park albums. I love Chester's voice, man. That guy can fucking scream.
It's the fucking Backstreet Boys version of Korn, man.
Oh, fuck that. Linkin Park rules. Did you like Stain too?
Nah.
God. That shit sucks.
Piss on them. Piss on those fucking Lincoln fart fuckers, man. They ruined a fucking whole Ozfest just having to fucking I knew they were even fucking there, man. All of it just left the audience and walked around and looked at girls and drank beer because nobody was sitting there watching that bullshit.
That other band with Chino, whatever his name is, I hate that band too.
Fucking Deftones rule. That's shit.
God, they made me deaf. What else you got, James?
Okay, off the top of my head, since we said that, and I'm sure it come out this year, the 4th Danzig album. And, you know, don't know if you guys are Danzig fans or not, probably not, but
You
when
didn't. You don't look at my Facebook or videos then.
when I first heard Danzig, I admit it took me a little while to get into his voice too because it was so different, man. But somebody gave me the How the Gods Kill album, the third one. Dude, there's some really good songs on that album. So and then I went back and listened to the other stuff, but the fourth one was the last one I remember buying, and we went to see Danzig on that tour and ended up stumbling on Marilyn Manson and Korn that night. But I still really like that album. I thought it was really good, and that's another one I'm sure come out in 1994. I need to write down. Kind of missed that one.
I don't. Do you like those, Jerry? What do you?
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, again, I've not listened to them in a while, so I don't really know if I like them or not. Because maybe, like I said, I'll give some of these bands a listen now. But for some reason, I never really, got delved in their catalogs. So I don't know if it's just that I didn't like the sound back then or whatever. But yeah, I mean, that's all. I mean, I don't know them, to be honest with you.
Well, it's like Glenn Danzig and Peter Still.
Well, I know Danzig. Of course, everybody knows Danzig. And my fucking wife loves Mother, so I have to listen to that song all the time when we travel. She's got it in her playlist. But
I don't know that. I heard that Peter Still guy was a really nice guy, so I'm not dancing on his grave. I could not stand that band he sang in.
Black Flag?
No, Peter Still. Peter Still. He's
Oh.
like the giant dude. Was in sang Cinnamon Girl. Cinnamon Girl.
Oh,
Typo
shit.
Negative.
Yeah.
I don't like Tycho Negative. I don't like that. All right, man. Abrupt ending. Freaking James West. And James West internet went down. He hit a button and we couldn't get him back on. But man, we'll come back to this with James on talking about his anniversaries of albums. Sorry about the abrupt ending, but this is Mark Allen Taylor saying stay tuned for tomorrow BS sessions. We're doing our top 11 Bruce Springsteen songs, man. For Jerry, me, and the Mooger Fruger, man. Adios, amigos. Later.